Have you been outside recently? Are you near a window? Well, why don't you go find one and look outside right now? What do you see? Trees? Sky? Water? The moon? Stars? What do you hear? Birds? Insects? Humans? No matter what you see and hear, you're seeing and hearing God's creation. Whether you're surrounded by mountains or buildings, trees or people, birds or car horns, it's all a reflection of God, our Creator. If we're paying attention to the world around us, we can see, hear, smell, touch, taste how big, beautiful, and well-designed God's creation is. And right in the middle of the Bible, you'll find the book of Psalms. It's a collection of songs and poems about who God is and what God has done. Psalms is kind of like a manual for worship and life with God. Maybe that sounds boring or repetitive. Maybe you're wondering, how many different ways can you say, I worship you, God? But the truth is, these songs serve a lot of different purposes. Some of them are personal stories about the author's real struggles, hopes, and fears. Some are of praise and worship about how the author feels about God. Songs that tell stories that help us know the character of God. And some are even emotional and angry songs where the author is questioning God and are expressing grief and doubt and frustration. In this series, we're going to explore some of the different types of psalms. And let's look at a psalm that points to how we can worship God when we look at His creation, because His creation declare His glory. Psalm 19, 1-4, it says, "The heavens proclaim the glory of God. The skies display His craftsmanship. Day after day they continue to speak, and night after night they make Him known. They speak without a sound or a word. Their voice is never heard, yet their message has gone throughout the earth and their words to all the world." There are so many ways and reasons to worship, but here's just one. We can worship God by saying thank you for how God's image is reflected in us and in the world around us. Because God is a good creator, we worship with all of creation. This week, what's one specific way that you're going to worship God? Why don't you tell us in the comments and join us next week as we continue to worship God.